All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Golden Glitch Strategy webinar. And my name is David Cosmeter. I'm the creator of TimingResearch.com. And I have with me tonight Casey Stubbs, and we're going to learn about his #1 gold pattern trading strategy. And of course, this presentation is for educational purposes only. Trading is not suitable for all people. And please consult a financial advisor and only trade with money you can afford to lose. This session will be recorded and it will be available on TimingResearch.com as soon as I can get it processed. Also, if you search for Timing Research on YouTube, Substack, or your favorite podcast app, you could find the recording there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Casey Stubbs. We can learn about gold trading.
All right. Well, thanks, Dave. Really appreciate allowing me to talk and share. It's always a pleasure. I've been with your audience several times before, so I just really enjoy it. I always feel very welcome, and thank you for that. And yeah, like you said, trading is for educational purposes only. And we're going to give you a lot of examples here. We're going to show some winning trades. There's going to be some losing trades. We're going to show you not every trade you're going to take is winning. There's no such thing as a 100% winning system. It's just not possible, right? So it's all about good money management and finding an edge in the market. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Is we're going to give you an edge in the gold market. And so I'm going to jump right in, but I want to just give a little disclaimer here also that I will stick around for questions at the end of the presentation. So if you have anything that you want to ask me, write it down so you don't forget. I know if you're anything like me, I usually forget all the great questions that I have. It comes into my mind and then I forget. So yeah, write it down, but I will stick around at the end to answer all of the questions. Okay, so it's a gold workshop on a pattern called the Golden Glitch. It's developed by my friend, John, who was also one of my students. My name is Casey Stubbs. And before we get going today, I want you to take a very close look at this gold chart. And what you're looking at is a massive move to the downside. Can you see that? Like just boom. And that's kind of what I was talking about it for those of you that were earlier. Gold's been moving, right? That's a huge move. Now, most people never even saw this move because most people don't follow gold's active moves. And for those gold bugs out there, all this meant was a hit to their portfolio. A very specific pattern triggered right before gold dropped like a rock. And it's a pattern you've probably never heard of before because it's not been disclosed to the public until today. And it's called introducing the Golden Glitch pattern. And so all you had to do was place a trade with one click, and you could have cashed out in just 3 hours later with enough cash to take your family on a vacation for a week. Just one click, and there you go. Now, today you're going to see how you can get alerted to every golden glitch that occurs over the next year without spending time looking at your charts. How is that possible? Well, if you think this is a once in a blue moon opportunity, let's think again. It works every day, 5 days a week, generating winner after winner. And all you have to do is wait for the gold pattern to signal a buy or sell, then place the trade. So on September 1st, our glitch buy signal would have come out around 8:39 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. And most people had no idea that they should be buying gold on this special day. But sure enough, it surged straight up the next 6 hours for a nice gain of $1,785 in pure profit for anyone following this glitch. It's all thanks to a breakthrough gold pattern discovered by one of the top gold traders in the world, a man who has traded gold since 2008, having spent nearly every day since then studying, perfecting, and learning how gold moves. Today, he's going to do something he's never done before. He's going to allow me to share how easy it is to spot this pattern on a daily basis and showing you how you can generate weekly income by only trading gold without having to spend 9 hours a day staring at the charts, and no need for fancy indicators, spending money on expensive platforms, or anything like that. And you'll be able to use any of your preferred trading platforms that you're already using. So gold is a universal. It's universal. So stock traders, options traders, Nadex traders, Forex traders, and futures traders will all be able to trade this pattern. That means anyone with a trading account right now will be able to take advantage of the trades starting as early as today. This special trader who founded the golden glitch is not your typical trader by any means. You might even call him obsessed. He's a hidden gold mine, a great treasure that I have discovered and I'm about to release to the world, because he spent over a decade dialing in strategies on just one critical asset he believes unleashes the most opportunity for traders every single day. In fact, I was talking with him recently, and he estimated he's probably spent nearly 30,000 hours trading gold alone. Now think about that for just a second. That is over 3 years of his life just focused on trading gold. There are thousands of assets, stocks, bonds, Forex, crypto, and commodities he could have been trading, but he stuck with gold because of this powerful pattern he coined the golden glitch. And instead of this addiction costing him money, this addiction has actually made him a lot of money. Sometimes your addictions can actually be good things. My daughter, when she gets upset, she starts cleaning. I'm like, that's actually a good thing. It's better than going out and spending money when you're upset. You're going to learn why he fell in love with trading gold all the way back in 2008. And most importantly, how he discovered his golden glitch pattern. And we're going to teach the pattern. So John is a close friend of mine, and we actually met all the way back in 2010. He was one of my students. And this was an email exchange I found with him back when I first started my trading education company. That's in 2010. John was always proactive and taking that step. He said, I love this offer. How do I get it? One of my best students. So John was a great student and eventually became one of my trading coaches. And he has since taught hundreds, if not thousands, of traders from all over the globe. And over the course of the next few minutes, I'm going to share his golden glitch pattern that triggers every day on only one thing, gold. That means by the end of this presentation, you're going to have the opportunity to learn and apply this pattern to your trading starting today. Now, does that sound really good to everyone? Give me a yes in the chat if you want to, if you're ready and you want to learn this pattern. All right, good. Excellent. Thank you for the response. So I'm sure everyone here can't wait to hear about this gold pattern that we're going to be revealing today and how you can potentially make $1,785 on a single gold trade like the one that you hit recently. Now, get ready because this is going to be good. I want to talk about John for a second. John is a former plumber who's turned full-time trader. He's been exclusively trading one overlooked market for the last 14 years. No, it's not stocks, bonds, or crypto. I've already told you what it is. He's the best student I've ever had and has eclipsed my trading skill by far. He's been featured on Trading Strategy Guides, The Trading Battle, and the How to Trade It podcast. And he loves trading because it's the only skill he knows of that has unlimited upside. It's the golden glitch pattern from John Melly. Now, I want to unlock a new opportunity for you in the gold market. I want to give the average trader a way to tap into the fast-moving markets of gold. So there's several reasons why gold is the best opportunity today. And it has a habit of trading in ranges, which is one of the great ways to trade golds. And one of the main reasons that John chooses gold over anything else. It makes massive moves quick, and it has predictable patterns that happen every single day. Like you see here, this move right here, the pattern developed, and it just was a $3,345 profit on this trade. And John takes trades like that every single day. And I'm going to get into why I think this is the best money-making opportunity right now. But first, I want to cover a big problem with gold trading, okay? And that is that gold is a brutal market. You need to know when to get out because it can run and hurt you. Like in this trade, if you were holding a buy trade here, you would have gotten crushed. Ouch. Just like we talked about in the disclaimer, trading is risky. And especially when you're trading gold, you got to be careful. John, though, has a simple checklist he follows. And once he sees the trade is about to reverse, he gets out. Now, gold gives and gold takes away when it wants against retail traders who are unprepared. It could be a bloodbath if you don't know what you're doing. That's actually what keeps most traders away from trading gold. In fact, it's estimated that 71% of retail investors lose most of their capital when trading gold. So John went through a massive period when he was starting. He was losing trade after trade. He didn't know what was going on. Maybe you can relate to that. And he learned through the experience. He pushed through, and it took him 6 years to master. And he started making profits consistently. And since then, he's doubled, tripled, and even 10x accounts with gold alone. And it's all thanks to a breakthrough he had a few years ago called the golden glitch pattern. He discovered a faster, safer, and better way to trade gold. And when he discovered the golden glitch, it not only changed my life, but it helped me survive. And I'm not kidding either. Let's go back and take a look at 2008, where John's trading story started. And I'm sure most of you remember here the financial crisis in 2008. It was pretty heavy. The markets got slammed, and it's triggered a stock market crash along with the housing market crash. So that wasn't just markets. It was actually people were losing their homes and people were losing their jobs. It was a very difficult time. And this was John in 2008. And at that time, he was a plumber, so he stopped working as well. And John needed to pivot, and he had to find a new way to support his family. That's a lot of pressure. And like many others at the time, he was scared of what the future looked like. He was scared for his family's well-being. And the economy was upside down and 401ks were vanishing. And this is when he discovered day trading and his love for gold trading. He faced early failure, which actually was one of the best things that ever happened to him. Sometimes bad things happen. It ends up being a good thing. That's why you want to try to stay positive, because he was in survival mode, losing trade after trade, not understanding the root of the problem, just like when we're having hard times. Now, right now, there are actually hardworking men and women getting crushed in today's markets. And many are even faced with some of the harsh realities today, like we all faced in 2008. You know, they're talking about a housing market crash happening. So the timing for this brand new briefing about how to trade gold is perfect because it happens whether the market's going up or down. So the fact that their indicators signal another possible collapse in 2008, you just never know when these things are happening, but the headlines are starting to hint of some things on the horizon. And the time to start making extra cash flow is really right now. And most people out there think there's really only one way to make side money, which is simply to put in more hours or even get an additional job, like being an Uber driver or picking up an office job at late nights or doing a janitor shift. In fact, I know somebody that recently just started doing the night shift at a hotel. This is the reality for a lot of people. Now, I'm not here to bash those things because you got to do whatever it takes. I honor that. And I was in that position before myself. But what I'm going to share today is that you can use this pattern and make extra cash while sitting in your favorite chair or taking a break at work or at the beach soaking up the sun, because all you need is an internet connection. And the fact is, everyone needs to think about making some extra cash flow right now. It doesn't matter if you're newly retired or working a full-time job. Most gurus out there want you to trade 15 different currency pairs or 200 different stocks, but I want you to focus just on one thing, gold. So gold beats people up. It can be brutal, like I said before. And like Mike Tyson once said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. It will punch you so hard that you'll never want to trade gold again, which is why John trades gold differently than anyone else. You need to beat those bots, the algos, desperate retail traders trying to make a quick buck, and you need to clear in and out of the pattern for high profit trades, which is exactly what the pattern that I'm going to show you, I'm about to reveal it to you today. It's called the golden glitch. This gets you into fast moving trades that surge up after buy signals and down after sell signals. Let me show you how it works. So, some people have that knack for being at the right place at the right time. Well, this strategy is a bit like that. It's got this incredible ability to predict gold price movements before others catch on. Many times, indicators will be pointing the other way. And if you were using the MACD like this one, it looks like a perfect buy. Wrong. The trade went against everyone who saw this buy opportunity. And MACD turned, but it was too late. You got stopped out. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the MACD, but if you're just relying on MACD with gold trading, you'll be quick to realize how unreliable it is on its own. We want to be ahead of the move before it ever happens. So who is most likely responsible for these sudden moves every day? I have a theory, a big theory. It's the big banks, the hedge funds, and the large institutions. They are the ones that really move, and some say manipulate gold. And we're not talking 5 to 8 pip moves either. We're talking 60 plus pip moves. This is where the golden glitch pattern was born. It's like having a secret playbook that predicts the big bank trades. You're always a step ahead, making those smart moves that keep you in the winning zone. It's like knowing exactly when to buy and sell and when just to sit tight. I think it's finally time to reveal what this pattern looks like. So sit back and take notes if you can, because I'm going to blow your mind. Are you ready? So take a look at this perfect move to the downside. You can see it, a really, really strong move, right? And this was a strong move that they say happens several times a day. And many think that gold is relying on news to move. And so that's how they trade it, right? So you saw that big move. Can you catch that if you're trading news? Well, that's actually a terrible idea. I tried it, and it works about as good as closing your eyes and hitting the buy and sell button. Not so good. So why? If you only focus on the headlines, you're already too late. You'll miss the trades. The move already happened, and the retail traders got stuck in the trade going sideways, or it reverses the other way on them. Or worse, getting caught on the opposite move because they're following the headlines. So give me a yes in the chat if you've ever got crushed on a news trade like this. Has anybody ever seen, they think they know what they're doing, they're getting in, and boom, all of a sudden the market reverses hard on them? Yeah, it definitely happens, right? I can see some people can relate to that. So it's not your fault, though. So why? Because not only does relying on news not work, it's designed to work against you. The big banks and the algos are manipulating traders to send it on the other way. And so let's focus not on something that doesn't work, but on something that does work, the golden glitch. So what makes this so powerful and reliable? Well, you see these two lines right here? This is the number one gold pattern that will consistently follow on the 15-minute time frame. And when this pattern triggers, massive moves happen, right? And the thing is, this happens up to 4 times a day on 15-minute charts. And this move is a $5,000 gain with my trading account right here. Just a simple pattern move. And you can make 3 times to 4 times as much by trading gold compared to many other currencies because of the movements, right? So this has to do with leverage, and also because gold moves a lot more than something like the euro dollar or even a regular stock. Gold moves really well. So I wish I could go back to 2008 and share this pattern with myself, because it would have made my life a lot easier. I want to get this pattern in the hands of as many gold traders as possible today. So, because if you learn this pattern, you will 10x your chances of becoming a successful trader. The way that this pattern works is quite simple. This is a simple 3-step system. Here's how to spot it. In this example, I'm going to be sharing a sell trade. So step 1, you find a strong up move, then a down move on a 15-minute time frame. You can see I have the arrows drawn, right? Then you wait for consolidation to accumulate, because you never know how long it's going to take for the actual move to happen. Sometimes it'll happen right away. Other times you've got to be very patient. And patience is the name of the game, waiting for the setup to happen, right? All right, then step 3, you wait for the breakout and you take the trade, right? Boom. And that's really all that it takes. 1, 2, 3. Now, this happens over and over again every single day, and you can trade gold, generating trade after trade and making you money all day long, no matter what the trading session is. You don't need to rely on news, the time of day, 16 indicators pointing 16 different ways. You simply draw the pattern, find the trade, and execute it. Now, here's a secret. We also trade inside the golden glitch pattern. Once you establish the start of the golden glitch, you'll have possibly 2 to 4 trades inside of the pattern. Let me show you another example. The pattern will get bigger and bigger and keep retesting, right? Or sometimes it gets smaller and smaller, but this is where you take a nice trade to the downside right there. And here's again a nice buy to the upside. You can continue to trade like this until the pattern is broken, and then when it is, you get another chance. So here's another example of a nice quick buy trade inside of the golden glitch. Right there, you can see it. Just follow that pattern. Very tight stop, very, very nice win rate. Okay. And the thing is, these aren't always going to be huge trades. Sometimes they will, but the thing is that they can add up over time, right? Small singles adds up over time. Now, this is where you could have entered a quick sell, which would have ended up being a great trade. Now, I've seen the power of John's system, who has been an avid gold trader and currency trader since 2008. And he was my student all the way back in 2010. And he's been trading gold longer than 99% of the people ever will in an entire lifetime. And that is a true statement right there. I've seen him double, triple, and even quadruple accounts by trading this pattern. And he's helped traders like Gregory quadruple his account with his system. You know, Gregory said that, I think I finally found my groove. I'm up 353 pips, and I've also quadrupled my $130 account I started Monday of last week. That's not bad. And he's also mastered passing prop trading with these types of trades. He will trade a $100,000 prop account as a funded trader, and even helped his son win a trading competition at his school. He was a very proud father when he came home and told him that he won. So from listening to his father's expertise, not only was he able to beat his classmates, he even beat his teacher. Now, I love making things simple. So how simple would this be for someone to jump in and use this pattern to trade gold right now? Well, the pattern is very simple to follow because it's easy to spot. And once you see it, you actually cannot unsee the pattern. Has anyone ever here heard of the hidden arrow that is in the FedEx logo? Take 1 second to look for it. Okay. Now, did you see the arrow? Most people don't know it's there, right? That's pretty cool. So now, next time you see a FedEx truck go by your house, you'll always see that arrow. It's something that you didn't know was there, and now you know it's there, right? And that's the same thing as this golden glitch pattern. It's there on the charts, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like this move, you can see a perfect golden glitch pattern. So here's the deal. We don't expect you to be able to trade this pattern by yourself all in one day. I have a shortcut for you, a chance to piggyback off of what John's trades, to follow the master with ease. And you'll be able to do all of this without having to stare at your charts all day long. Most people don't have the time to do that. So what we did was create a trade alert group where I share these trades with you every single day that gold is tradable. And we made it so simple that anyone at any level can understand. Here's how it works. Step number 1, John will locate the pattern and alert in real time. Step number 2, you follow the trade. And then when you trade, the trade hits your take profit, you sit back and relax and wait for the next alert. You can go enjoy yourself and take a trip to the beach, or even go for a hike. All you have to do is get the alert and take the trade, and that's it. This isn't some of the other alert services that are so hard to follow. I don't know if you've been in those, but you can never figure out what's going on. This has a high probability, a gold signal using the power of gold. It's the pattern that I just disclosed in today's trading. And these alerts I will post in a private members only channel in Telegram. It's so easy to set up, which works perfectly on mobile, phone, desktop, or tablet. I know a lot of people today really want to trade on their tablets so they don't have to worry about their computers because they can be complicated. Well, this is perfect for that. So all you needed to do is to take these trades starting as early as today. Is you need a trading account that can trade gold, a working internet connection, or could be mobile, Telegram on your device, and a couple of minutes of your time. There's no indicators, no tools, nothing complicated at all, no setup. Then you just click the sell button on your preferred platform when we send you a sell alert, and a buy when we send a buy alert. It's really that simple. Everything you need to know will be posted right there in the alerts. We've designed this to be the easiest way to trade gold and make money. Because really, what good is this spectacular trading pattern if you can't properly follow it? In this case, you could have grabbed a quick $3,450 trade and with about 5 minutes of work on your end. Not bad. So having a mentor show you when to buy and when to sell is probably one of the most powerful things you can have in trading. And it reminds me of recently when John and I were trading live together. We were doing real trading in front of an audience on YouTube, and we were able to make $3,000 in profits on one quick down move when the pattern broke. So the power of having you share these trades idea is a game changer. And we know gold prices are influenced by so many different things. For instance, during periods of economic uncertainty, traders flock to gold, which can drive up its price. Or when the economy is going well, you may see less demand as a safe haven, and its price may stabilize or decline. Central banks of various nations play a major role in influencing gold prices, and there's always a real chance of gold being manipulated by the big guys. So how can you be certain gold will do what you think it's going to do and follow this pattern every time? Well, the short answer is, I don't know, and neither does anyone else, right? Gold is always trying to take your money from you. So it's being manipulated to take retail traders' money. But there are several ways to avoid being manipulated and take high probability trades and make money with gold. So here's how they do. Number 1 is you want to follow the golden glitch pattern, and then doing top-down analysis by looking at different time frames, knowing where we're at in the markets, and seeing if you're at a top or a bottom. This is all taken into account before an alert is sent out. If you just push a button because you think it's going to go up, you're going to be in big trouble. Gold is notorious for making massive move and coming back to crush traders. I know because I was there before. You'll be updated every step of the way. John does a detailed video during the trade, and so any updates along the way are also shared in the video. So he'll be there with you every step of the way. And you probably already know this, but every single trade is different. Each move in the market is like a human fingerprint. No two fingerprints are the same. The chances of two people having identical fingerprints is virtually 0%. And this is how trading is. Every trade is complex and completely different than the next trade. There are similarities, but that's it. It will never be exactly the same. And this is what makes trading so exciting. This is why the golden glitch pattern is so powerful, because it's not just a single pattern. It's not just news, not just levels, tops, or bottoms. It's everything combined, which causes sudden bursts of momentum to the upside or downside, like you see here with the golden glitch. And here, this sudden burst happens 5 days a week, starting on Monday and ending in Friday. And if you can listen, you can learn, and you will be able to trade this. Each unique trade has similar traits. You can make high probability trades that could make you a lot of money. There is not a single indicator out there that can do this trade on gold or have the experience that John has with all of this buzz over AI trading taking over. Let's think about this for a minute. I think people fail to understand how human intuition, self-awareness, and adaptability can be the most powerful thing a trader has. There's no trading indicator or robot that has 30,000 plus hours of real life trading experience trading gold. I don't know if you guys used any of these AI tools, but they're just plain dumb. They're dumb. Right? The power of the human mind versus computers is not even close in comparison. It reminds me of the story of Captain Chelsea Sully and the emergency landing of the U.S. Airways flight on the Hudson River in 2009. After the fact, computer models were run to analyze alternatives for a safe landing. However, these simulations didn't account accurately for the rapid decision-making and expertise of Captain Sully and his co-pilot under extreme duress. This highlights how human judgment and experience trumped the simulated outcomes, emphasizing the importance considering real-world factors in critical situations. So, having you oversee every single one of these trades is a game changer, and it's better than any automated signal or indicator. Remember, John has traded gold for over 3 years. And I'm not talking 3 years, 30,000 hours, which equals 3 years. It's in his brain, right? He's like a human machine. And you just can't blindly follow a robot and expect any real results. John will only handpick the best trades and alert them in real time. And so I've seen so many people fail at trading gold, and I expect a lot of people will continue to suffer. But if you're here in today's training, you don't have to be another person that lost to gold. Instead, you'll be on the fast track to buying and selling gold while learning how to consistently make profits. This means you're going to avoid all of the troubles and the beginning mistakes, right? If you want to tap into the true power of gold trading, then I would love to help you get started right now with the Golden Glitch alerts, right? You'll get the recent setup and you could be ready in under 30 minutes from now. So here's what I have created. I've put together a comprehensive strategy for the Golden Glitch pattern. This walks you through how to spot this pattern over and over again, including how to draw the pattern on your chart and examples of buy and sell trades. It gives you everything you need to get trading with that specific pattern. In addition to the guide, I'm including a Masterclass video series. This is a series of 3 short videos that gives you some pro tips on getting the most profit out of each trade by following my system. John's students always love the materials that he puts together. just hear a few top stories from some of the traders in the past from various trainings. I started with $1,000 account on September, and as of today on the 14th, I have 1,330. So I'm making progress. That's not bad. That's 30%. Andy said, "Hey, John, thanks today. This is giving me the confidence to get off the M1. You've helped me make 1,487 during the session. Already paid back my entry fee." So as we're giving out alerts, but I also wanted to talk about a bonus that we're going to be doing. And that is that John is going to be doing a live training every 2 weeks where he shares everything that he's teaching, everything that he's learning. And this live training will always be recorded and sent out if anyone happens to miss it. So I love having a community, and I wanted to add this as a bonus. So we're also going to have a Q&A where members will be able to ask anything. Members will be able to see how John breaks down a trade, everything live, so you know exactly what he's doing. So that's a massive bonus that John's giving. But anytime you're with live traders, there's always going to be some golden nuggets of trading knowledge being thrown around. Now, I know that I've seen John help traders over and over again become profitable. And I really love sharing these insights in real time because I know that I can help traders with their specific needs. It makes so much a difference. In fact, that brings me to the next bonus that I want to share. So not only will John go live every 2 weeks, but he's also going to be doing a daily forecast video every day before the market starts. This is short and sweet. It shows where the pattern's forming, so you're not going to be surprised when the alert comes. And it'll highlight the potential moves for the day. Now, of course, you don't even have to watch the video. You can just use the alerts, but it's good to kind of understand what's happening behind the scenes. So you can find big golden nugget trades just like this, where this was a $4,597 move. And so let us know in the chat if you're interested in this and learning more. So John is also a prop trader. And in fact, we've called him the prop trading beast. For those who might be unfamiliar with prop trading, it's essentially trading a firm's money once you're fully funded by passing a test. And you can trade accounts up to $1 million. And the golden glitch is perfect for prop firms. This is actually one of the other bonuses that we're giving out. It's the prop training on how to pass a prop test. It's the beginner gold prop training. In this video guide, we'll be covering one major element, that is risk. Risk means everything with prop accounts. So this is a huge offer, and it's something that I'm really excited about. And I'll be trading these alerts along with everyone else in here. And your recent trades have been crushing it. In fact, I just took one of John's alerts that was sent out, and I was up $793. I love it because John makes it so simple. All I did was pull up the alert and took the trade. It literally took less than a minute of my time. And I know everyone's thinking, what is this alert system going to cost? Well, we just gave away our #1 free pattern for trading with gold. And John recently hit a $5,000 trade, a $3,655 trade, and a $1,770 trade with his alerts. So I'd say charging around $5,000 for this would be more than fair. Helping traders out is my passion and John's, and I agree. $5,000 would be an amazing deal, but it's not going to cost anywhere near $5,000 today. Not even half of that price. If you join through any other option, you're going to have to pay $19.97 a year. We've attached a yearly fee because this is always taking John's time. He's doing this day in and day out. But if you're watching this webinar right now, we're going to give you a better deal. In fact, a way better deal. So bonus #1 is the golden hour bonus. For anyone who joins today, we're going to reduce the price for 75%. And it's not going to cost you $19.97 a year. It's only $497 a year. And this includes all of the bonuses and everything in the material today. So for those who have decided to join today, I've also got another special surprise, which is the unlimited price lock guarantee. If you join today, I'm going to cover not only the first year, not only the second year, but unlimited access to the Signal group. So you're not actually going to be paying the $497. So it's like sending every member a pan of gold each week. It's that valuable in my mind. And all this is backed up with John's proven pattern, which could hit as much as $1,000 per trade, all the way up to $5,000. And if you've had plenty of top-notch students make a lot of money with his training, like one of our recent students, JT, who did this overnight. I took a buy last night before bed and I woke up to $1,700 of profit. Special shout out to John. Nice way to start the week. And DJ, who sent this. So far, you're the best gold trader I've seen in my life. I'm using your strategy. It's working. Thanks a million times, man. Okay. That's why he does this every day. My main focus is who's next. My focus is on you. So we got one more bonus, and that is that we're dropping the yearly fee. Now you get lifetime access today. All of my Golden Glitch students and Signals members will get access to the Golden Glitch for a lifetime of the alerts. That means no subscription fees, no annual renewals, no recurring charges. You'll get everything here for just one low price. The Golden Glitch Alerts, which is a $2,500 value. The Gold Masterclass Training, which is a $997 value. And the Golden Glitch Pattern Strategy, $497. You're going to get the live gold trading review, which is valued at $1997. Lifetime access plus lifetime updates, which is valued at $3,500. Prop passing guide with gold signals, which is a $397 value, and the morning gold briefing video daily, that's daily, which is valued at $997, which brings the total package worth $10,885. But look what else I recently did. I profited $2,650 or $15 on just one trade. So it would be worth every penny because in just one trade, you could pay for those alerts. But today it won't be anywhere near that price for you. And every new member today will get this Founders Club special offer just by attending this webinar. The price will never be this low once this webinar is closed down, and the Founders Club special will expire and go back to full price. So today you get unrestricted lifetime access for just $497. And as I showed you, you'll get everything you need to start using the Golden Glitch right now when you join. So you can become a Founders Club member today. And so we're going to drop the link in the chat right now for everyone to join. It's the links right there in the chat, right there. And I was just testing it out. Let's go back to my slideshow here. Okay. Yeah, there's the link. Okay. And my charts got frozen. All right. Trying to find my my spot. Okay, so yeah, we just dropped the link in the chat right there. So tradingstrategyguides.com/GG. Remember, don't wait. A brand new alert is actually waiting for you right now. And I'm going to show you at the end, we'll do the question and answers. You'll see more. But once you join in the next couple of minutes, head right over to the alert group to get all of the juicy details. It's tradingstrategyguides.com/GG. And I'm really pumped about this service and for what John is doing. The time that John has spent trading gold with his track record, it's really amazing. And I have no doubt that spots are definitely going to be filling up quickly. So remember, this offer is available right now in this webinar. And if you get this anywhere else, it's going to be $19.97 a year. So this really is the only place you can get it for this price, a one low payment of $497. So I personally don't think it's worth it for anyone to wait around. We're dropping the risk even more because when anyone joins today, they get 75% off discount plus unlimited access to these alerts. But not just that, you get the golden glitch 30 trades guarantee. If after the first 30 trades you have not made a profit, send me your trades and you get a free one-on-one coaching session with John. He will coach you on money management and mindset and get you on the path to successful trading. I want to make this clear. If you're hoping for an overnight 7-figure income, this won't be for you. But if you want to gamble your entire account on one trade, this isn't for you. I want to give you 30 gold trades to try. And after that, you decide it's not for you, then we will work together and make sure you make money. I want to give everyone here the very best opportunity to succeed. We don't mind spending the extra time to coach anyone who needs it. We're all about people. We don't leave anyone behind. And all of the risk for the membership fee today, we're putting it back on myself. And I can't think of a better guarantee than that. So go ahead and click on the link now in the chat to secure this deal. So it's $497. It's a one-time fee. The link is tradingstrategyguides.com/GG. And so here's some questions, and I'm going to answer all the questions. We're going to talk. I'm going to stick around and answer anything that you guys have. But how many alerts will I get per day? So you can get up to 4 trade alerts per day. Some days will have more than others, and only the best trades are posted. Now, just a heads up here. You could get up to 4 trade alerts. It might not always be that many. Some days are slower than others, and it could even be more, but usually not. We're not going to get any more than that. All right. So then, so that's that. Hopefully that answers that question. Next, what's the symbol traded for golden glitch alerts? So it depends on how you trade. I know that there's gold traders in here that trade futures. If you're a stock trader, you could use GLD, which is a stock. You could use GLD, that's an ETF for options. There might be another gold ETF as well, or you can use Forex as well. And if you have, so basically any account you already have, you can do this because gold is universal. It's traded on everything. Now, you can also open an account. It's super easy to open a new account. No problem at all. Okay, so then now, how much money do I need to start trading? You can start with as little as $100 and be mindful that you should only ever trade with funds that you can afford to lose. It's very important that you're not putting yourself at risk here. You want to practice good money management and, start small, get the hang of it, take the alerts, start to make money, and then you can scale up. I always say the best way to get rich quick is to get rich slow. The people that crash and burn are the ones that that try to go all in. You don't want to do that, right? Okay, so what trading platform will I need? Well, I put just about everything I could think of here because any platform can support gold. There's futures trading, Thinkorswim, Awanda, MetaTrader, TradingView, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Webull, Robinhood, Interactive Brokers, E-Trade, TradeStation. Just about anybody that allows you to trade gold will work for this platform. So yeah, that's basically anybody that has it has the opportunity to get this offer. So will every trade be a winner? Well, no, certainly not. Not every trade will be a winner. I've said that before. There's no strategies foolproof. Trading has risk involved. We know that it's not going to win all the time. However, based on what our real money trades have done, these golden glitch trade alerts have proven to be highly profitable for individuals who follow the system. It's going to be up to you to follow and make sure that you're managing risk. All right. Now, another question. Is this an indicator? No, there's no indicator. These are daily alerts that are made by John, and he will handpick the best trades for gold and alert them to members, right? So this is more of the pattern, and John is sending it out to you, right? And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Very simple. And now another question is, can I use a prop account? Yes, John will give you his #1 recommended prop firm to use. And once you become a member, the great thing is, if you have any questions, you'll be able to ask John, right? And if you need help, you can ask John. He's always available. He's my #1 student. I mean, honestly, I've been really fortunate. I like to draw out talent, and I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I've had great talent come to me, and there's been several people that I've trained that are now better than me, and I'm not jealous. I'm actually happy because it shows that I did a good job teaching them. So yeah, good for them, and good for the world, because it is awesome that they can do so good. But yeah, you'll have access to John, so that's awesome. So what if gold is not behaving right and it's not signaling trades that day? Well, if there's no trades that fit the pattern, there's not going to be any trades. John's not going to force it, but that's highly unlikely because this pattern occurs so frequently. It usually happens. There's usually something going on. Do I need to take every trade alert? No, not at all. And you can trade anytime you like in the alerts, and that's the beauty of it. You go in, you take one trade, you're happy with the trade, you're done. You don't have to take them all. It's up to you how many trades you get to take. And so, that again, that's the beauty. We're trying to save your time, not make you use up your time. Now, of course, you can trade as many of them as you like, though. Will there be any other alerts other than gold? No, only gold alerts will be posted. Will I get alerts on my phone? Yes. Yes, you will get alerts on your phone. Not only on your phone, but also on the laptop, PC, tablet, or any other device that you want to set up your Telegram on. Telegram is one of the most popular and universal apps today. We wanted to make sure that this was accessible so everybody could use it. The biggest thing was the tablet. I've just been really amazed at how many people love trading on their tablets. It's definitely not for me, but people love it. And that's one of the reasons why this has been so successful. All right, so now I'm going to open up the questions and see if there's any other questions that anyone else might have. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the first one I see over here is Richard wants to know about the itemized items. So right here, this is it. You get the Masterclass of gold, which is the Gold 101, which is placing trades, pro gold tips. Very in-depth, great to help you understand how the alerts work. You're going to get the Golden Glitch checklist, which is how to find the patterns. You're going to get the daily forecast, which I think is probably the biggest bonus here, because the daily forecast is John going in and saying, you don't even need the alerts. Once you watch the forecast, he's going to go like, okay, here's the pattern that's developing. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to trade it. This is what you need to look for. And it's a very short video, like a 5-minute video, and it tells you exactly what you need to know. And so in that video, then he's going to go ahead and send out the alerts based on what he already forecasted on that video. And so it's outstanding, and it really helps you prepare for the alerts. But you don't have to watch the video. You can just take the alerts, right? Whatever you want to do. But I found that the forecast really helps the traders that do that the most, or the most successful. It really helps them familiarize themselves with it. And it's really usually only an extra 5 minutes. So that's not too bad. You get the unlimited price lock guarantee, which is that we're not ever going to raise the price on this. You get lifetime access. Outside of here, you're going to be paying the yearly fee. You're going to be paying the $19.97 because, like we said, the value of this is $5,000. All right. Also, you're going to be paying you're getting the 75% off golden hour bonus. You're going to get the strategy guide, which is detailed PDF. I personally like learning from PDF. A lot of people love videos, but I always make sure we include a PDF because for me, that's really, really good. So live training every 2 weeks. You get a live training. It's kind of a masterclass type training. It's going to go over details. We're going to go over the last bit of trades, and you get that. And then there's also the prop trading, which I think prop trading is so underrated because you get access to prop accounts up to $100,000, up to $1 million. And then you only need to take a very small trade a couple times and it'll work just fine. And so I really love the prop training guide. I think prop trading is the way to go. It's a little tricky getting past, but once you do, it's awesome. All right, then we have the 30 trades guaranteed, which means that after 30 trades, if you're not showing a profit, you send us a message and John is going to coach you. He's going to coach you. Okay. All right. So that was everything, Richard. I hope that helped. I want to answer some more questions here. So let's see, keep posting the questions and I'm going to get to all of them. Let's see what we got here. You know what? If you save that Kamal, you'll be working just fine. Kamal was asking if I can fill the form later. Yeah, just save the page and the form should stay up for you. So you will hold that spot for sure. All right. So I'm going to take a look. It says someone was saying they were having some trouble with the process to go through. Let's take a look and see what I can get here. And we'll make sure that it's working. So one person said it was actually SJ. SJ said that it was not working. But yeah, it definitely worked. And he said he checked, but he made sure that he entered the country on the form. So yes, it didn't go through SJ, but then it did the next time. So you're good there. And then someone else was having a similar problem. And it said here that if you're having some trouble, you could contact your card issuer. And we could see what it said. It said the bank issued a code you can contact. Let me check the other one. And it was the same thing. And so it said contact your bank. So in that situation, we can make sure that you we'll give you some time to contact your bank. And yeah, so you can definitely, that's one thing we can check out because I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it said that it was coming back from the bank. So that's actually not on our end. But yeah, you could go ahead and just click that link right now, join up. We've had several people sign up today. And so thank you for everybody that has jumped in, Stephen and John and Larry. And so Peter, thanks everybody for signing up. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you're enjoying the Golden Glitch. I would love to see I'd love to see everybody in there. So let's go ahead. We'll get some more stuff and we'll see the charts here. So one thing you want to make sure, let's go let me see if I can find the Telegram here. So we got Telegram right here. And so you can see there it is. Right. So there's the alert right there. And you can see right here was some of the alerts from earlier, and you just come right in. And then here's one of the videos that we got. This is the 3-minute video that talks about the update right here and how everything worked. And so that's basically how simple that is. You can see it on the charts, and you'll know exactly which way you want to go, which way the trade is going. There's usually like there's the video, which gives the rundown, and then the trade, very simple. Right here, it says, okay, short trade, there you go, right? And so right here, you can just see just by looking at it, sell trade setup, things like that. So, so let's see what else we got in here in the questions. Any other questions? We've got Larry wanted to know about a buy at 2014. He uses TradeStation, but what instrument should you be using because you don't see GC anywhere near 2014? Well, you know, let me pull up some of my charts here to take a look. I know one thing is that the patterns will always be operating the same, even if the numbers are a little bit different. Like, for example, GLD is the same thing. The pattern is a little different. The pattern's exactly the same. I'm just pulling up a chart here. Okay, but yeah, the pattern will be the same. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it on my trading view. The pattern will be the same. It's just the price might be a little bit different. That's all. So I'm pulling it up right now. All right. Yeah. So any other questions, guys, while I'm trying to figure this out, go ahead. This is a great opportunity. We just got some more people come in. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. Okay. So let's take a look. I found it. All right. Took me a while. I should have had that ready. So, right. So you can notice that the price is different, right? Gold futures is 2040. Okay, but gold on the other chart was 2014, but you can see that the pattern's exactly the same, right? So let's take a look. Let's draw the line here. You can see we're bouncing off of resistance, off of support, and we're starting to get that pattern. Let's go into a 15-minute chart, right? We're starting to get that pattern that we like to trade. And, you know, this is John draws them much better than me, and he knows what he's doing a lot more than I do. I'm just kind of giving you an example here. So we're looking for that pattern and we're looking for that break, right? And so John has already outlined it and he said it's going to go. And so that's what the pattern is actually looking like, right? So let's go ahead now. I'm going to pull up the other symbol, right? We'll take a look at the other symbol here on a 15-minute. And we're going to see a big difference in the price, right? There's a big difference in the price. You see, this is 2021. The entry that John outlined was 2014. What I love about it is he posted that entry a couple hours ago, and it's already up. This is a live entry. Larry just mentioned that he saw it. Larry just mentioned it, and it's already up $9. And with the leverage and the trade size and all that, that would have been a pretty big trade. Okay. And so let's take a look at the telegram there. And you can see it just went in here at 2014 was a buy, and he's looking for it to go up to 2039. So now I want to go back to the gold futures. So again, you just follow the alert. If it says looking for long, you see that the chart is exactly the same. It's just the price is a little different. There's literally no difference. So it's the exact same alert. So just realize that. Okay. All right. Now, so hopefully that happens. That handles that. So you can use the GC. Yeah. So Diana, what I just looked it up on my processor because Diana's trying to get in. Diana, it said that you should call your bank. It said that it had something to do with your bank. So I'll hold that open for you and you can give it a shot tomorrow. But right now it's your bank. It said that it's not letting it go through. So I'm sorry about that inconvenience. I don't know what it is, but it's doing it. All right. Now, Richard was saying and asking about our prop firms. There's a couple different Richards. So this is Richard, the first Richard. Are the prop firms compliant and is it recorded? Yes, it's recorded. David's going to release that. However, not all prop firms are compliant. I have a prop firm that I would recommend to you, and it's the one that I run. So, I mean, I guess what would you call that? Disclaimer, I run the prop firm. That's a whole nother story, but we're very compliant which is my prop firm. You could try us out. It's called Global Prop Trader, but not all of them are compliant. So you're going to have to do your research and give them a call and find out because there's been some that have not done well. All right. So the other Richard says any special glitch charting tools will be included for the packages. No, there's no charting tools. The reason why is because we wanted to make it simple. You know, those tools, I have been so bogged down with trading tools that it drives me crazy. It's just a headache getting them installed, learning how to use them. It becomes such a frustration to me in focusing on what really matters, which is trading. And that's why we have made it so easy and so simple that you just go in and you get started in just a couple minutes, right? And so, no, we did purposely not add any tools because we didn't want to create another obstacle to stop people from being successful. Okay, so let me go back to this page. So yeah, you know, join now. It's a $4.97 fee. Thank you all for signing up, and really appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity for working with everyone, and I'm very excited about this signal. But you know, so Larry, I'm a USA person, and I only use USA accounts, so I'm not sure what that's all about. I'll have to check on that and see what that's all about. Not sure what that is, but yeah, no, we're a US account, and so yeah, Larry was also just saying that if you get a rejection, maybe you have to check for your bank and to actually say, is this me? Because sometimes when you purchase something, it'll say, was that you that did the purchase? And then you got to go say yes. So maybe check your email or check your text messages, Diane, and check that out too. So if you notice that you got an email or text from your bank, it looks like Larry said that he was, and this is definitely a USA account all day long. It's USA. But yeah, so that's correct, Larry. But if your bank or credit card notifies you, just make sure that you give the proper approval letter. If not, just give them a call and we'll try it after that. You know, some of them are open late. You could give it a shot. You could try right now or tomorrow. You know, maybe they're open late. You just look on the back of your credit card. They have a number on the back. All right. Any other questions? Or which prop firms do I recommend? Well, I actually recommend Global Prop Trader, globalproptrader.com. Let me show you how everything works for there. Global Prop Trader has a ability to get into 25,000 up to $1 million. Okay. And it's a pretty simple process. It's got a trailing drawdown of 6%. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, let's do the $100,000 account because it makes the math a little easier. You got to make $10,000, but then you cannot lose 6,000, right? As soon as you hit 6,000, you fail the test. If you make 10,000, you pass the test, right? And so that just means that you got to win a little bit more than what you lose, but it's all about managing your risk and going in. You don't want to try to win it on one trade. Just take your time. There's no time limit. And so you don't need 30 days. You can do it whenever you want. And also, there's no time limit, and there's only one phase. Some of these prop funds you need 2 phases, but this one only uses 1. And just a disclaimer, the reason I like it, because this is the one that I run right here. This is my prop farm, so I like it. All right, well, look, Diane, you just got in. So it looks like you called your bank and you did it. Well, so Larry, for trading XAU USD, you could definitely try the prop account. What's nice about this is, if you're going to open up an account, you could fund it with 250 and start trading with 250, or you could fund it with 250 and they could give you 25K to trade, which we would give you the 25K. Now, this would be demo to practice, but once you pass, which again, you've just got to make 2,500. So you get 2,500 or 25,000 to trade with. And then after that, you get the 25,000 if you can make the 10%, right? But yeah, I definitely recommend trying out Global Prop Trader. But if you don't want to do the prop trading route, I have some friends that I can refer to you. That can help you pick an account to get set up. So yeah. Okay. So Richard, when you ask about certain profit factors and things like that, it's extremely difficult to give out that type of a number because it's just so different for every single trader. One trader is going to come in and he's going to stay in and hold longer. And so his profit factor is going to be a little bit harder. One trader is just going to get in and get out. So his profit factor will be a little bit different. So everybody's a little different, and it's kind of dependent upon how you arrange it. We try to just do at least a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio on the trade at a minimum, right? So that means if we are going to be trading $100, we want to try to make 100, right? We want to risk 100 to make 100 at minimum. And if you do that, you only need a 57% win rate to be successful. And after that, you're going to do just fine. So, all right. Any other questions? This has been a lot of fun, and there's been great questions. So I don't mind sticking around a little bit if you guys have any other questions here. But I do really appreciate it. It's great. So thank you all. Okay. All right. So Richard has got another comment on the profit factor. Yeah. So if you divide the total value of the winning positions, 1,300, by the total value of losing positions, that means you get the 2.89. It means that your profits were 2.89 higher than your losses. Yeah, that's a great way to gauge your success. And I hope that you're tracking that right now on your trades, because it really shows whether your system's working and how well it's working. So that's really solid. That's a great way to keep track of your stats. All right. Yeah, and so Dave just posted the link there, the golden glitch alerts. It's tradingstrategyguides.com/GG. And yeah, any other questions, guys? We still got a few people in here. And so I want to know if people are still interested. You can just click that link and join. It's the Golden Glitch Masterclass. You get that. You get the checklist. You get the alerts. You're going to get your trades. You can trade gold on just about any platform, any broker. But of course, as I mentioned, you can use, if you want to open up a prop account, you can try that. You get the daily forecast. You get your Golden Glitch alert access. You get the masterclass. You get live training. You're going to get your strategy guide. You're getting lots of things. So, there's actually not a chat room. There is access to the coach, though. As a person who's been in a lot of chat rooms, I have not been a big fan of them because they're usually more of a distraction, right? I like my students to focus on what's being presented and not what everybody else is doing. And a lot of times in the chat rooms, and I'm not criticizing, it's just everybody's own personal opinion, but a lot of times, because I was actually in one today, you see everybody in the world wants to share their strategy and how great they are, but they're going to tell you in the chat room how great they are, but they're not going to tell you when you're losing trades, right? Which is when John's in there, you're going to know when he loses, when he makes money. He's totally transparent, and that's really awesome. And it's hard. It's a hard thing to be that transparent, which is one of the reasons why I like what this Golden Glitch Alerts is, because it shows everything. It's, there's no secrets, it's like, yeah. So yeah, well, it's fun to goof off too. That's true. It can be fun to goof off for sure. But I like to stay focused. But that's actually something that my wife is teaching me. She's saying, you know what? You got to start being more relaxed. You're too boring. You're too serious all the time. Take a joke. So I'm trying to get better at that. She's working on me. We've only been married 18 years, so she's got plenty of time to keep me on the right path. Okay. Well, any other questions, guys? Any more questions? And again, thanks to everybody that's signed up, Hugo and Diana and Larry and John and Stephen and Peter. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate everyone that signed up. Any last questions? I'll do this as a last call. Anyone that's really thinking about it, that really wants to do it, but there's just something that's holding them back, something they didn't see, or something that they want to know, that they're really thinking about it. Just let me know and I'll answer that question. So Richard, this is kind of like a triangle in some respect, but it's more of an expanding pattern. The Golden Glitch is there are some triangles in it, but it's more of like, yeah, I guess you would call it a triangle. It's not your traditional triangle, but it's more of like an expansion pattern when the market is expanding and then shrinking, and you get that consolidation. One of the big parts of it is really understanding that consolidation and also understanding the key levels, because John uses all of those levels in his alerts. So yeah. But yeah, I guess you would say yes. Okay, so I said there was a last call for the questions. I got Richard's question on the triangles. Let me take a look at the chart right here. See if I can find that chart. I wanted to, oh yeah, this chart. So here's the this is not exactly a triangle, and I don't know, I don't draw these as good as John. This is more like a channel here. And sometimes one of the things we like to do is look at them like this, look, because a trade like this, when it breaks out of the top of this, is a really nice trade. So kind of like a bullhorn. Yeah, a bullhorn or megaphone. Yeah, a bullhorn or a megaphone, something like that. Very similar. Yeah. Okay. All right. Any other last minute questions? Any at all? And I can see David keeps throwing the link in the chat. So I just want to thank David again for hosting us. David, thank you. I hope I really want to get some feedback on what everybody thought of the presentation. So, maybe after you're done, David, you could just ask the people that attended what they thought of the training, if they thought it was valuable and worth their time, because I'm trying to always make it better all the time.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for being here. Yeah, there's been a lot of good questions and good number of people in the room. So I watched very attentively, and I thought this was a very interesting presentation myself. So
great. Well, I know that's saying a lot because you attend a lot of presentations.
yeah.
Well, good. All right. Well, I think we're gonna shut her down because I think that everybody was pretty satisfied on the question side, but there will be a recording, right?
Yeah, so as soon as we close down the room tonight, I am going to process that video and it will be posted to TimingResearch.com as soon as I can get it ready.
Awesome. Well, yeah, again, thank you, David, and thank everyone.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Casey.
Oh, you're welcome.
Any last questions before we shut it down? Okay. I'll post the link one more time. And all right, that's it for tonight. Thanks, everyone.